Head coach at USD.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything better out of these guys. I think it's kind of what we've talked about all year: the grit, the fight. No clock. We talk about that in our program, and the toughness, and it all shined through. And I think there's a lot of learning moments with a young team too. It's kind of a balance of, I would say, a lot of young guys on the offensive end with a couple old guys in there, but and really going into the season not knowing we had pieces on the mound, but not really knowing what they could have done right success wise from over the last couple of years, and so I couldn't be more proud of the balance of the pitching, the defense, and then the offense all the way through. And then win 32 games. Looking at it, if you were to tell us that going into the season, I think you'd take that. So super proud of our guys and the continuity, the camaraderie, the culture. I'd say it's 10 out of 10, and that's something that we pride ourselves on, and that's something that we work on, day one, and having that consistent attitude and that mindset, and working on the process, and it's all about those 35 guys in that locker room, man. I can't say enough about how proud of them I am.
From January to this point right now, what is the one thing that you guys improved upon the most in your eyes?
Yeah, I think the improvement that we had from January to now was consistency. Trying to play consistent, continue to stay with us, Torero baseball, and no matter who you're playing. And I think consistency on all three phases, right? And that's throwing strikes, number one. That's securing the baseball, playing catch, and then that team offense, if you will, pass the torch mentality that we have. So that grinding out at bats, quality at bats, goes along with it, and I think having that consistent, simple approach allows our guys to kind of know the obtainable goals that we have day in and day out.
Obviously, it's weird with baseball with guys leave and come back, but out of the young men that had the ceremony yesterday, as a group, how would you talk about their time here at San Diego as they just completed, potentially their last time here at Valley Park?
Toreros for life, all those guys, blood, sweat, and tears into this program, this university, on the academic side, on the athletic side. They give it all they got every day, and a lot of people don't get to see what they do in practice. And it's the weight room, it's community service. We put a lot of hours in community service for San Diego, and the pride that they have for this program is unmatched. And it's second to none. So that for me speaks volumes, and the type of people they are. The heart they have, the attitudes they have, the love they have for this program, for their teammates. Um, couldn't say enough about those guys.
Obviously, your first squad as a head coach, but with all the teams that you've coached, with all the teams you've been a part of throughout your baseball career, what's going to make this 2022 Torero team special to you?
Yeah, the guys, it's the people, right? It's all about the people for me. I'm a relationship guy. I love my players. I tell them that every day, and you know, being able to watch them go achieve something special, like whether it's striking a guy out, whether it's getting a big time hit, whether it's making a play in the field, um, or the guys that aren't playing, they're pulling for their brothers. To see all of them come together as one group, um, is priceless for me, and that's why I get to do what I get to do here at the University of San Diego. So again, it's about the people, and the people make everything, and we got some special ones in our group.
From the time you got hired as the head coach to now, I know you still got a couple games left in this season. What's the experience been like for you in being a head coach for the first time? And is there anything that surprised you along the way? And what did you learn from it? And how was your experience to finally be a head coach at the D1 level?
Yeah, I got the best job in America. I'm in America's finest city and at this unbelievable university, and again with these great kids. So, no, it was awesome. Just a lot of learning moments, and learning about the people, learning about your players, the coaching staff. I mean, are you kidding me? Matt Floor, Eric Full, Ryan Kirby, Ryan Farron, Josh Mickles, Alyssa Mahoy. I mean, I can go on and on. We got a great staff, student managers. Um, and it's a village. It's not me, it's everyone, and and being on the same page with everyone too, right? And finding that continuity from the staff down to the players, our training staff, our strength and conditioning staff. Um, it's pretty cool to see it kind of all come together in the time that you put in, and a lot of the communication and the meetings and staff meetings. To see it kind of come to this, it's a testament to the people we have in this program.
Season's not over. Got a couple more games, down the road, and you're in the hunt for the NCAA tournament. You got the West Coast Conference tournament starting up on Wednesday with the play-in game. You guys know what the task is at hand after a couple of days off. What's the message to the team moving forward as you guys put this series behind you?
Yeah, we had talked just now as a group, and this season is done. Everybody's on a clean slate. Everybody's 0-0, and we get to play in that conference tournament, and everybody's got the same shot, going into it. So get a day off tomorrow, get back after it Monday, Tuesday, good practice days, and hit the road to Stockton and getting after it. After this weekend, it was a good test this weekend, getting us ready for that tournament as well, too. So you can see them heading on, and they're ready to go, and they're ready for this next chapter of this postseason baseball.
We talked about before the season started, doesn't really affect you right now, but how excited are you for the West Coast Conference to have 6 teams in the tournament this year as opposed to previous years?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. If you looked at it going into this last weekend, we had clinched one of the top 4 seeds, which was awesome. But there's so many teams fighting for, those last couple spots, if you will. And it says a lot about the depth in our conference. And that was, I think, with the coaches, I'm just learning. And this is what all the other coaches were talking about, trying to get 6 teams in because 7 and 8 could be fighting for that sixth place team. So I think it's awesome, and I think it's going to be a fun next week up in Stockton.
People don't know what makes the West Coast Conference so tough in baseball.
I think there's so much parity involved, and it's the pitching. The pitching in this conference, Gonzaga's got some power arms, but most of the conference is pitchability. Guys that can spin a breaking ball, throw a changeup, and I think there's a lot of good players that are just, amongst every team, and the depth there too, with some of the top teams, that makes it really tough and really challenging. But I think the pitching in this conference speaks volumes.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.